Um, well, good morning. I think that I'm doing a video. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna try this. Uh, I'm literally working right now, but I wanted to talk about the next camping trip. Okay, so me and Uncle Rich, we're going to go to Cousin Brucie's place, and what's awesome about that is that Cousin Brucie is uh, has a oh, hold on. Let's see here. What are we doing here? Okay. So Cousin Brucie has a piece of land and a cabin uh, surrounded by the Hoosier National Forest, which is awesome. Um, so when he built cabin, the cabin is not it's not like a log cabin um, like my in-laws have, but um, it's a basically a home that was built on the property with a loft and a wood fireplace, not a fireplace, but a wood stove for heat. They've got electricity running to it. I know they have an outhouse. I don't know if they have a bathroom inside the, um, the cabin though. But at any rate, it's on 40 acres. Um, Beautiful piece of land, and it's great. So when they were when we were doing work on the cabin, I didn't really do much. I mean, I helped put up a stovepipe or something. I was out there one day. Well, him and cousin Brucie and his wife are having us all out there for the weekend and going to cook and kind of a thank you to us that helped with it. So I'm planning on going out there on Saturday afternoon. We'll have like a communal dinner Saturday night. We'll probably drink a few beers and bourbons, smoke a few cigars, and sleep there. I haven't decided if I'm going to sleep on my cot inside the cabin or if I will bring my tarp. Well, I'll have my tarp, but I don't know if I'll sleep outside. A lot of it depends on the weather. By the way, it's 3 degrees outside right now here in Noblesville, and I understand that is quite a bit warmer than other parts of the country. My son lives in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and it was 16 degrees below zero there this morning. But at any rate, so I'm going to sleep over at Cousin Brucie's Saturday night, and then Sunday morning we'll have breakfast, and then we'll split up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the trail. I'll have my backpack, my gear, and because we're surrounded by the Hoosier National Forest, Cousin Brucie said that he would show me some great places to go hike and camp at. So I'm looking forward to that. It'll be a solo trip, and I'm going to record some of that and record my GPS points as I go through whatever trail it is that he shows me, and we'll go from there. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be next Saturday, so a week from tomorrow, and until then I'll be shopping for gear I need. I'll be doing research, doing my due diligence, making sure that I have everything that I need for the conditions that will present itself. Certainly if it's supposed to be a lot of rain or something, or really cold, I probably won't go. But if it's decent weather, slight chance of rain, and not super cold, and if it's in the 20s, I'll go. In fact, let me look here real quick. I'm gonna look at the weather for that day. Let's see here. So we'll call that. I'll go here. Oh, my dog wants to come in. Hold please. Come on, buddy. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Okay. Sorry, I had to let my dog Jill in. Okay. So the weather right now is saying, oh, so Saturday it's 41 of a high, low of 24, cloudy, 6% chance of precipitation. Sunday, January 16th, still cloudy, high of 35, low of 25, 0% chance of precipitation. Monday, January 17th, clouds giving way to some sun, high of 40 degrees, low of 24, 0% chance. As far as I'm concerned, that's perfect weather. That's perfect weather to go into the bush with. Perfect. Even Tuesday looked pretty good. So now that's a week and a couple days away. You never know what's going to happen when they change that and tweak it. Okay. So, at any rate, all right. Peace out, boys and girls. I will check in from the trail. Somewhere in Hoosier National Forest. Adios. Approaching Lake Monroe, my favorite lake in Indiana. I cannot wait to get my kayak back out on this lake. Look at this beautiful sight coming up here around the corner, or the curve. Lake Monroe, baby. Oh yeah. But today we're going to be 13 miles south of this, back in the woods. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I tell you what, it won't be long. Uncle Rich and I will be kayaking that bad boy. Oh, hell yeah. Yep. That's a pretty cool old barn right there. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. Still got about 20 minutes to drive, but it's getting pretty, I'm seeing woods. I passed Lake Monroe, which I love. Past the entrance to Dean Wilderness Area, Tower Ridge Road. You boys know what that's all about, don't you? So now I'm on some other road, Henderson Creek Road or something, which I've never been on. That's a nice big hill up there. Oh, I see a tractor up there. Farmer busy working. I don't know what he's doing, but he's going fast on his little tractor. Okay, I gotta slow down on this curve because it's a curve. Gotta slow down. Peace out, fellas. And fellettes. It's getting really a lot of trees and stuff around here. It's beautiful, and the sun is shining. I cannot wait to get into the woods. It's just beautiful. So this is gonna be my last contact with you until I get to Cousin Brucie's, because when I get there, I gotta make sure they're okay with me doing some videotaping and YouTube shit or stuff. Excuse me. Beep. Any rate, okay. So I just want to kind of have a last check in with you fellas, and I'll let you know if I can get it back on when I'm there. That'd be great. I will get some trees of the woods, or some video of the woods and stuff, but I don't know if anybody wants to be videotaped. So otherwise, I'll check in with you later. Peace out.
Cousin Brucie!
What's up, buddy?
Not much.
Thanks for having us out here, buddy.
Yeah, this is the cabin warming party. Yeah, on a cold day.
Whoa, Ethel.
Hi.
Ethel, you want to identify who you are here with?
I'm here with Bill and
No.
I'm here with Bruce. I'm his wife. And this is Clifford, the big red dog.
Clifford.
And Daisy.
Daisy's over there.
Daisy, those are our kids.
Uncle Richie.
Hey, Dave. I'm here with Dave. We're together tonight.
Marty.
Oh, I saw you moved right on from that. Oh. This is my calm dog, Sadie.
Sadie. This is Marty.
Another old guy in the woods.
Another old guy. A lot of old guys in the woods. These young women. Jane.
Oh, yeah.
Marty's wife. And we got Bill over here. Another
Uncle
old guy in the
Willie.
woods.
And Ray.
And Ray.
Do-re-mi.
How do you spell Ray?
R-A-E.
Bam.
But her full name is Do-re-mi.
So, Bill, you got a boondocking van.
I have a van, yes.
So we're gonna have to show that at some point.
At some point.
At some point. And you guys are gonna be in the tent,
Yes.
right? A nice warm tent. Rich will be in the tent. You guys and me will be in the cabin over there. So very good.
Nice warm cabin.
What's that?
I was gonna say, here, do a little interior shot of the cabin.
Okay, if you don't mind. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. All right, well, here we go. So look at that big old thing over there. There's some tents there. There's a tent over there.
Yeah, don't trip on the bong.
Okay, they're lively. There's the outhouse. And here's the cabin. Beautiful. All the icicles hanging off it. A little bit of snow. Let's peek in there. Little porch. They're out there having fun. It's kind of dark in here, but so if you still doing work on it, but it's beautiful. Got a nice warm stove going here. Oh baby, warm my hands up. Got a couple beds. Got a loft up on the top. Got the little stove set up. Some cast iron pots and pans hanging on the wall. Laid a nice floor. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Still some work to do. They're gonna get it done. I'm positive. It's beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love it. So fellas, I'm gonna head back out. Get around the, let me go over here and show you the outhouse real quick. Got some woods here. Look at that big outhouse. Is that awesome or what? Booyah. So if you gotta go, there it is.
So did you show that the land was established in 1904?
No, but you can
I jumped on at about 30,000.
How many does
All right, Ethel. So you want to talk about the
Okay,
the
so
land?
this land has been in Cousin Brucie's family since 1904.
I don't do that because I don't like a
40
lot of inbox stuff.
Since
but
1904.
when you get on YouTube, it'll just be
1904,
my
his
subscriptions, and
great-grandfather,
it'll come up if they have a new
so
video.
the story goes, traded a bankrupt hardware store in Greenwood or Whitestown or somewhere
man,
for a bankrupt farm in Lawrence County.
Say that again.
there's a bunch
He
of that
traded a
Bankrupt hardware store,
hardware store.
south side of Indianapolis,
Uh-huh.
for a bankrupt farm.
And this was the farm.
And this was the farm.
Wow. You guys are all shysters, weren't you?
Nothing's changed.
That was definitely. We have the original abs.
Algonquin.
We got the better end of the deal.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right. What's up, guys? Okay, so I'm at Cousin Brucie's. We're having a great time. I wanted to show you the beer I'm having right now. It's from Terre Haute Brewing Company. It's called Powerline DIPA, which is a double IPA. Good beer, 8% alcohol, from Terre Haute, Indiana. Cheers, boys and girls.
And the stagberry has some pork in it as well, but it's elk and blueberry, and they use dried blueberries and then they soak them in mead from whatever that is, New Day
I'm a
place down in town.
Nice
somewhere.
fire.
like that fire. Did somebody wake Bill up?
Who's dare enough to do that?
Oh, and then we have paper bowls.
Yeah, we have paper bowls.
Okay, you have enough? Yeah, I have a plate that I brought. So.
Bruce, what do you got going on here?
And paper bowls.
Right here we have hamburger glop.
His mother invented.
My mother invented this when we were on a family camping trip one time when we were stuck in Maine, and
it was a Sunday night and it was raining and horrible and there were no grocery stores or restaurants open.
Yeah, and that's what you came up with.
So it's hamburger and tomato soup and corn and macaroni.
Is it a family tradition?
Well, apparently it is now.
It is now.
Is that shit on a shingle? Wait a minute.
No! My plate!
And what do we got here?
Texas toast.
Texas
Which
toast.
got a little bit burned, but
Oh,
'cause this stove sucks. Don't buy one of these.
okay.
Here, there's a thing for your YouTube video.
Yeah.
Don't buy one of these stoves.
What kind of stove is it?
It's a Coleman, and it has the difference between off and high is about that much.
Oh. So Bruce says that sucks. Don't buy it.
It does suck. It
Okay.
does.
Thanks, buddy.
Buy an old-fashioned Coleman with gasoline.
Hold on a second. Okay, there you go. Go ahead, Bruce.
So, the key here is the thermometer needs to be between the deer's eye here and the deer's eye there.
Okay, it's almost there.
And yeah, it's like, so that's the comfort zone.
I'm thinking that the comfort zone is more like right about
No.
that little dot right before the 8. Because I'm sleeping in here tonight, and
Well,
you know, that could.
you could sleep outside if you don't like it.
I think it'll be perfect between the deer's eyes. Well, good morning. It was a fun night last night. I slept in the cabin, and several other people had tents. Got down to about, I don't know, probably teens, 15, 16 degrees or something last night. I got up this morning, it was probably, I want to say it was about 16 degrees or something. And with the wind, they said it felt like 10. It feels like 10, so right now it's feeling like 10. It's cold. So the plan for today is that we're going to have breakfast, and then I'm going to be loading up my pack, and I'm going to be getting on the trail. So I figured that'll be about 10 o'clock or so. And I'm just working here, getting a fire started so we can get some coffee made and go from there. All right. Peace out, people. It's a good day to be in the woods. Well, it's about 10:30 in the morning. I'm about ready to hit the trail. Probably in about 5 or 10 minutes here. I got my pack all set up, ready to go. And going to be saying goodbye to people, and then I'm going to hit the road. Well, not hit the road, but hit the trail. So there you go. All right. So peace out. I will check in with you when I'm at the trailhead. See you then. It's a beautiful morning. It's crisp, but beautiful. My Gregory pack here. So, at any rate, there you go.
Getting ready, buddy?
Uncle Rich, got anything to say, buddy?
Oh man, just to have fun out there today, brother.
Okay, you're going on the trail too, right?
I'm going out on the trail, but I'm not staying overnight with
Day
you.
hike. Okay, I'll see you when I get back tomorrow.
Very good.
Okay, peace out, man.
Take care of yourself, man.
That's one old guy right there.
Hey, do you want it?
Okay, well, gotta do a little bit of road walking till I get to the trail. So just about 1/8 of a mile, no big deal. But I've officially left Cousin Brucie's place, and such a nice area. But I'm gonna get to the trailhead, get in the bush. I'm anxious to do it. Got my pack going. I got some layers on. It's cold. It was about I don't know, about 16 degrees or something this morning. It's still below freezing. All the water I had was frozen. My coffee creamer is frozen. So, no big deal. We'll deal with it. But as soon as I get to the trail, I'll check in with you. And I'll see you then. Peace out. Okay. Trail 2. Hoosier National Forest, Hickory Ridge area. And we're on the trail. So there you go, boys and girls. I'm loving it. Cold, crisp morning. I'm here by myself in the woods. There you go. I'll check in with you. Beautiful woods here. I'm sure this camera doesn't show the elevation down into the little gully down there, but a little bit of snow on the trail. No big deal, but it's quiet, beautiful. The sun's up there. Got a tree there. So great being in the woods. This trail is typically a horse trail. So you'll see, like this area here, there's a lot of prints from horses coming through here. Clearly, wintertime, it's not nearly as busy, so it's cold enough that any mud or any tracks it makes is pretty much frozen. And so that makes it a little bit easier to hike. Normally I don't like doing horse trails because horses tear up the trail. So there you go. Hickory Ridge Trail, so I'm on 2. Weird thing is, right there it says, "You are here." Okay, right there. And I'm looking on 2 here. Hold on, I'm looking on 2. That's where I started about. I came down here, I'm over here. So I'm thinking I'm somewhere right in here. I don't know if like this is like a, I don't know. I don't see the "you are here" symbol on 2 anywhere, so I'm trying to get this little line here is, I believe, a river. So just get down to there and then go up the river there, find a place to camp. So I'm just looking, I don't know. So anyway, at least I'm on 2, I know that. So here's my pack. I'm gonna start taking some of my layers off. There's a trail going down there. No idea what that is. I think that would be 5. But there you go. Beautiful area. Okay, so I'm walking and I got to this pretty cool, pretty deep ravine here. I just wanted to show it to you. I'm going to put on a selfie stick and give you a good ride with it, okay? Here we go. Enjoy it. Okay, I'm not sure if you can appreciate this, but it goes way down there. Nice steep ravine. It starts kind of up there. I went by it. It was just not real deep. And then as I go down, get deeper, deeper, and deeper. At some point, I'm getting down there because there's gonna be a river down there eventually where I'm gonna get, or a creek. And I will follow it. Anyway, I just wanted you to see that. I thought it was pretty cool. And I'll check in with you in a little bit. By the way, I did see a deer running through the forest. it was way too fast for me to get the video. You know, a bunch of black birds, and that's about it. So we'll see what else we see in here, but I'll check in with you later. Got some water flowing here. It's about 2 feet deep there. Over here it's probably about 3 feet deep. Looks great. Look at this, how clear. Oh baby. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Now I'm gonna follow this thing upstream and find a place to pitch my tarp. Well, I got it partially put up. So I gotta, you can see it, but I gotta tie down right there, bone that up. I got one coming up here. I do a little bit more work. I do have the option of, because I got a lot more extra stuff here. I can do another tie up right here, but that's a big ass tent or big ass tarp. It's really not necessary. I was thinking maybe I'll fold it inside. Let me show you inside the place here before I even do that though, because it's really looking pretty good here. Look at this. I mean, really. Put down my sleeping pad, my ground cloth, and I think I can sleep pretty good in here. All right, so I'm inside my tarp setup. Right here, you see this clear plastic footprint I got. Got that laid down. I got my climate sleeping pad that'll be on top of it, and get that out here pretty quick. Put it that way. All right. That's a pretty wide. Let me give you a better shot at that. That's a pretty wide sleeping pad. But at any rate, I'm gonna get that blown up, and I'll be with you shortly. All right, so I got this. It's a flex tail gear, little pump. It's awesome. So watch how fast this thing will fill this sucker up. It's gonna be a little loud, but here we go. Okay, it's not done, but I know that's a annoying sound, but I just want to show you a little bit. So start pumping it up. I timed it. It takes about 25 seconds or so to fill this up. So I'm gonna fill it up. I'll show you when I'm done, but you get the idea. Again, that's a flex tail gear handheld pump. It's a rechargeable battery, and it comes with a bunch of different whatever these things, you know, to put it so it fits in most anything. Okay, all right, I'll be back. Okay, look at that bad boy. I'll be sleeping cozy tonight if I'm not freezing my butt off. Okay, there you go. All right, well, I got the behemoth tarp up. It is very large. As I mentioned, it's a one Tigris. I think it's I can't remember if it's 13 by 10 or what, but check out in there, buddy. Plenty of room. I'll stow my backpack in there. Easily fit 2 people in here. So maybe next time Tom and I go, my son Tom, we go camping, we just bring a tarp and our sleeping pads. As long as we have some kind of ground cloth to protect our sleeping pads, I think would be good. So, at any rate, I'm gonna go down to the water and get some, so I can get. Then I'm gonna start getting some firewood. So, beautiful area here, Hoosier National Forest. I went down Trail 2 and got to the river, and then followed the river up until I found a decent spot. So it's an okay spot. I mean, I love being in the woods, but it's a lot of down trees, which is expected. But it's a beautiful day. It's probably about, I don't know, probably 39, 40 degrees right now. As cold as it was this morning, this is pretty nice. Sun's right up there, shining on down. Peace out. So there you go. I mean, looks great. You see how cold it's been. There's icicles there. But, oh yeah, beautiful little valley here. Look at that big old tree root ball here. Fell over. But let me get after it. Again, it's a bee-free 3-liter bag, Katadyn water filter. Let's see here. A lot of geodes around. Oh yeah, here we go. And Bob's your uncle. Alright, so got my cold water. Got to hook up my filter. But let me get back to camp with it. Can't really see my tarp through the trees very well. I can see the blue of my pack. Tarp is green, forest green. All right, there we go. Let me get this bag hung up somewhere, filter some water, and then I'll start collecting firewood. All right, so let's see. Make sure this is pretty good. I don't know, kind of low here. So it seems a little slower than normal. I don't know if it got a little frozen last night. I hope not. It was pretty cold. I had it in my car overnight. But I know like the water was partially frozen. The coffee creamer was pretty much frozen. But flowing, so that's good. So I'm going to stop that for now. You can see the flow. Okay. I just want to put this up on something here. Let's see. Let's see how I'll just do this. There we go. That works. At any rate, clear water. And Bob's your uncle. Peace out. All right, boys and girls. I've been processing firewood. I just want to show you what I've been using. So, Got my Est-wing hatchet. I get the little branches down. If you notice on the handle here, I got some Gorilla Tape wrapped around it. That's for emergency purposes. If my sleeping pad gets a hole in it, punched in it, I can cut a little piece of this up, tape it up. Bob's your uncle. If my tarp, if a stick, a twig or something pokes a hole through it, boom, take a little bit of Gorilla Tape, tape it up, emergency purposes. Now, that wouldn't be a long time solution, but when you're out in the bush, that would help, okay? So this is an Est-wing hatchet that I've just modified a little bit with that, okay? It's a 12-inch hatchet, so it's not really large. I wanted something I can take backpacking with me so it wouldn't be too heavy. So that's pretty cool. I've got this bad boy. This is a Sven saw, okay? It actually folds up into itself, so it'll actually the saw. You unscrew this and it comes out. This thing folds down. The saw rests inside this metal part here. But when you're ready to saw up some serious firewood, process some firewood, that's the bad boy you want to get. Okay. So this is an awesome saw. I'm not sure how you're going to be able to see this, but I cut a few pieces here, but you can see here's one. I'm going to cut a little bit more off this. I'll modify the camera a little bit. So let's see if I can swing this around a little bit. Okay. About right there. Will that work? I don't know. Seems like it wants to go that way, so this is the way. So, I don't know. Let me stop this and I'll get it repositioned so I don't get you guys sick. Get my glove off. There you go. Peace out. I'll be back. All right, let's try this again. So, got my glove. So I've got my Sven saw. I don't know if you can see it real good, but put it up here a little bit. So it goes through it pretty quick. I'm going to time lapse this and you guys can watch me at that point, okay? All right, peace out, people. So I started a fire. I cleared out most of the debris around here, and I started a fire on these rocks because when I go to bed tonight, I'm going to pull one of them out. It's going to be nice and warm, maybe a couple of them. Put them under the tarp with me, hot rocks. It'll help me stay warm, I think, a little bit. But I wanted to show you this thing. All right. What this is a homemade fire starter. My buddy Bob, I call him Sasquatch. I go camp with him quite a bit. You'll be able to see him at actually, he was in my very first video. He was with me. But basically, you take lint and you roll it up, and then you take Gorilla Tape or duct tape and you roll it around it. And I'm telling you what, this lights up like it's nobody's business, and it's a great fire starter. So before this trip is over, I'm going to use this and I'll show you how it's done and how good it works. But I just wanted to get this one started and get something going here. So anyway, just wanted to touch base like with that. So Sasquatch showed me that, and he was very clear with me that he saw that somewhere on YouTube. So it's not like he made it up, but he couldn't remember where it was, or he tried to find it but couldn't find it where he found it. So I'm giving credit to Sasquatch because he's the one that showed me. I've never seen it before. All right, okay, peace out. Okay, so I've got my fire going, as you saw, but I wanted to talk about a trip that I was on with Uncle Rich. I watched a video on YouTube with the hiking guy. He's from Indiana also. He was on the Tecumseh Trail, I think, with Carlson Adventures. They're both from Indiana, which I am. But when they were on the trail, they were backpacking. One night it started pouring down rain, and they had to set up their tarps and stuff or tents in the rain. And in the middle of the night or late at night, they were in a tornado warning, etc. The next day, the rain had stopped, and they continued on the trail a little bit. But then they got to a river, and they couldn't cross it because it was, after all that rain, the river had risen, and it was just really dangerous ripping through there. So they called the trail out, or they called the backpacking trip off, and turned around and went out. I think they cut through the bush and got picked up. But at any rate, something similar to happened to me and Uncle Rich. We were in the Hoosier National Forest in the Deem, Charles Deem Wilderness area, and where we were backpacking, we went down a trail, and we had no cell service. And there was reports that there were some scattered thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms that could erupt, but real scattered, low chance in our area where we were at, and that's all we knew. So we go in and we hiked in and set up our tents or hammocks, whatever we had, and it was a really nice night. And it started raining about, it was probably 9 o'clock or so, and it rained decent, not real crazy or nothing, but we had extra tarps set up to because we knew there was a good chance of some rain coming through. So we had tarps set up in case we had to move our chairs under there. And there's a few waves that came through. The fire kept going, and we had our wood underneath these tarps. And eventually we went to bed, and we woke up, or at least I woke up around 11 o'clock or so, and these storms were ripping through, rumbling, thunder and lightning, and pouring down and just dumping on us. It had let up, maybe stop, and then a couple hours later, wham, got nailed again. I hear a plane overhead somewhere. I don't see it. I don't know if you can hear it, but at any rate, so these storms kept rumbling through. I don't know where it's at, but I can hear it. Don't they know I'm trying to record a video here? So, at any rate, I every hour or two, these big storms would come through with lightning and thunder, and I consider them pretty severe. I took a video, I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I'll stick that little video in right here. Okay, so it's like 3:30 in the morning. It is pouring rain. It's lightning and thundering. Luckily, the tent. I was just going to say it was dry and I just had a drip. So there you go. Great. Have a nice night. Okay, so that video was when it was in the middle of the night. I was in my tent. That's what I had. And it was just pouring down rain. The next morning we woke up, and where we camped was a lake. I mean, there was water everywhere. The tarps we had set up, we had 2 tarps set up next to each other to protect the firewood, and that's where we were sitting the evening before. Those had collapsed from the amount of rain that came in, so I took another video after that, or at least that morning, with the river that we had crossed like 4 times to get there, and it was just ripping. going through, and there was no way that I was going to cross that river again. I had to hike up and out. I'm going to put that video here. There we go. There you go. Our secondary tarp over here. Say hi, Rich.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Happy time.
Happy times. That's where our tarps were. Walk down here. This is a creek we crossed 10 times yesterday. Going back and forth, getting firewood and stuff. Not so much today. I ain't crossing that. Hell no. Thankfully it stopped raining. But, dude. Look at this shit. See some more over there. So, since that time, or at least when that video happened, that high water and stuff, we found out that these horrible tornadoes ripped through Kentucky, killing a lot of people and destroying a lot of homes. We were in a dangerous area there. Power went out where I'm from, and we were just really, really lucky. We had no business being out there, but again, we didn't know. We had no cell service. We couldn't get our National Weather Service or anything like that. Since then, I bought a weather radio. There you go. So, let me turn it on.
With Lafayette, 35 at Terre Haute, and 38 at Evansville. Just outside Indiana, skies ranged from partly sunny to cloudy. It was 27 at Chicago, 31 at St. Louis, 33 at Dayton, and 30 at Cincinnati.
Etc. My point is that after that happened, I went and bought a weather radio, and this is a Solar Crank CR1009. It's got AM, FM, it's got shortwave, and it's got the weather band. It's got flashlights, it's got solar, batteries. It's also got a crank in the back, so I can crank it and get power. I can actually charge my phones with that thing. It doesn't weigh very much, but as far as I'm concerned, that radio will go with me on every backpacking trip from this point on. I will never be in a situation like that again where I can't have connectivity with something so I can get the warnings that batten down the hatches. Had we known, if we heard the severe weather was approaching and flooding, etc., I'm not sure what we'd have done. We may have stayed there, I don't know, or we'd have hiked out. We were only a couple of miles from the car. It wouldn't be beyond me to hike in the dark and get out for safety. So, at any rate, I just want to share that story, show you some of those videos, and just, I mean, it's a small investment for weather radio, and there's no harm in having one, but when it comes in handy, it can really come in handy. All right, that's all I got. So I brought a couple beers with me tonight. This is THB, which stands for Terre Haute Brewing Company, which is out of Terre Haute, Indiana, of course. This is Powerline DIPA, D-I-P-A. It says DDH with Citra, Mosaic, and Calypso. 8% alcohol. Again, Terre Haute Brewing Company. 1 pint. Brewed and canned at Terre Haute Brewing Company, 9th Street. Outstanding. So, I like this warning here. Sparks fly when you sip THBC Powerline Double India Pale Ale, double dry hopped with Citra, Mosaic, and Calypso. Shock your senses of pineapple, mango, and piney hop character. Frank Bear from Indiana, America. Alright, at any rate, that's one. Not going to drink that yet, but it will be consumed pretty soon. And then I brought another one. Ripcord Double Dipper India Pale Ale from Daredevil Brewing Company. Where's Daredevil Brewing Company, you say? Well, it's in Speedway, Indiana. Look at that. Another Indiana label with a little racing helmet. Aggressively fun, daredevilbeer.com. So, Daredevil Brewing Company. Brewing electric, aggressively fun beers is not for the timid. Fortunately, the only thing we like better than a challenge is drinking the end result. Aggressively fun. Heck yeah, buddy. So, let's see here. Unfiltered, best kept refrigerated. An abundance of American hops, balanced with a hint of malt to produce an exhilarating experience of intense hop flavors and aroma. 1 pint. Let's see, does it say what the alcohol level is? I don't see it. I'm thinking it's like 8 or 9%. I can't remember, but I know these are good, so I brought one. Another pint. So, Speedway, Indiana, Ripcord, and Terre Haute Brewing Company, Powerline. Find your beers, fellas. Talk to you later. Well, I went to drink the beer and it started coming out the side here at the bottom. Never had that happen to me before. I'm thinking it may have frozen a bit. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I guess I'll drink it from that side. What the hell? This is like a crisis in the middle of the bush. Okay. So, I need to give you a recap of what went on after my cameras all went dead. I had 2 cell phones and a GoPro on the trail with me. All 3 of them went dead. I'm sure it was from the cold. And so, you know, that happens. But at any rate, I had a nice night. Had a nice fire going. Drank my beer, ate my dinner. I was unable to show you what my wife made. It was excellent. I heated that up over the fire, and then I went to bed. My sleep went pretty well. We got about a half-inch of snow or so overnight. The tarp worked very well. I did have to get up in the middle of the night to raise the edges up a little bit just to get some ventilation through there, because my breath was had some condensation on the inside of the tent, which eventually froze. So I had to take care of that, which I did. In the morning, got another fire going. It was pretty cold. It was probably low 20s. Got another fire going, and made my coffee and had my breakfast. Cousin Brucie gave me a pack of scrambled eggs that was dehydrated. I'm not sure exactly how you call it, but you just add water to it and it rehydrates. But he gave me a breakfast scramble and some salsa that he also made. And all I had to do was pour in like a half a cup of hot water, or 3/4 cup or something like that. And within seconds, this was rehydrated. It was fantastic. The salsa, the scrambled eggs, it really was a fantastic meal. I'm hoping to get more of these from Cousin Brucie, so nice job on those. But I ate my breakfast. I took my time packing stuff up, and went back through the bush, got up to the trail, finished the 2 loop, and then hit trail 6 and hiked out back to Bruce's camp. And just to wrap this whole thing up, I want to just talk about the earlier videos with Bruce and Ethel and Rich, Marty, Jane, and Uncle Willie. I accidentally deleted those from my phone, those videos, and I was able to retrieve them back somehow. And although the quality was much less, and so I was able to get them onto this video. So I apologize for the poor quality. It was operator error. I'm still learning all the videos with this and how to do it right. Thank you for bearing with me. But at any rate, at Cousin Brucie's house, the people I was with, these are legendary backpackers, kayakers, backcountry folks. Okay, some have done the entire Appalachian Trail. Uncle Willie actually did it once in 30 hours. He drove to the start, touched the starting thing, drove 30 hours, got to Mount Katahdin, however you say it, in 30 hours. But Marty and Uncle Willie, I don't know who else, also did it in sections, 3 different sections, I understand. But you should have seen the gear that they all had. It was cold when we were there sitting around the fire. All the stuff came out, down jackets, down booties, down pants, down hats. Just really impressive. And none of them have YouTube channels. You're not going to know who they are, but outstanding people, really, really good individuals, and just fun to be around. And I have a lot to learn from them for sure. So I look forward to seeing them again. I look forward to getting back into the Hoosier National Forest again real soon. And thank you very much for joining me on this adventure. It was fun. I hope you guys had fun. And peace out.